The 12 decisions of thinking into results. Thinking into results isn't about more knowledge. It's about habit changing. It's about finding out about yourself, all those habits that were not serving you, that you couldn't see because you were so used to being yourself, you never noticed them. And when you come to study thinking into results with me, you really do uproot yourself. And you can only come if you're willing to accept 100% responsibility for your life, if you're ready for that. But there's 12 habits that we want to change. And the first one, to be honest, is the main one. The first one and the last one, and the rest support that. So the first one would be choose your vibration. How can you do that, Sheena? Well, that's what you find out in lesson 1. Choose your vibration. Lesson 2, non-productive thoughts. Stop it. Like, that's it. Just end the story. Just stop it. Lesson 3, we've always got a story going on about something. Is that story serving you? Little stories going round and round and round in our head, and we don't even notice them. And then we wonder why we created something. There's like a butterfly effect. There's the 15% of the thought, and then the 85% that comes back as a huge echo from the universe. And you think it's nothing to do with you. So you learn how to create new stories and how to make them stick. The next habit is staying completely awake and aware and using Bob's secret genie to know how to manifest. And it literally is, you don't like what you see, choose again. Don't talk about it, what you don't want. Just simply choose again. What I found was so much rubbish in the way. I mean, these lessons are really simple, and that's why most people just go, oh, well, I know that. No, but you're not practicing it. You got too much knowledge. You know too much. We need to get rid of your knowledge. We need to get rid of your knowing. Actually, that's a hell of a habit, that one. Wanting to know. It's a good place to not know. So then the next habit is, who do you think you are? Who are you? What's your perception of the world? It's actually lesson 5 and 6 together, that really. Changing that habit, that perception, changing that habit. Changing the habit of who you are. Joe Dispenza said that, didn't he? Break the habit of being yourself. That's what we're doing. Just in one lesson. And yet Joe wrote a whole book about it. And Bob covers it in one lesson. Oh, he's been a genius, so powerful. Keep it simple. Like I say, for the intellects out there, it seems like it's too simple. I know this stuff, Sheena. I was like that. I know nothing. I know nothing, and it's a great place to be. I know my own truth, I guess. I know what I feel. So, lesson 7, how to stop fear. How to stop procrastination. What is fear? It's the habit of that fear, the habit of reaction in your life. You want to be stopping that. Next lesson is about noticing your behaviors and your alignment. That's a habit. They don't just happen. You've decided them somewhere along the way. Next lesson, your attitude. Oh, we've all got a great attitude when things are going well, and then when things don't go our way, we're like children, stamping our feet, crying, nothing ever works out for me. Oh my goodness, I see my stories now. They were not pretty. Wow. Next lesson. Treating everybody as the most valuable person in the world. Because everybody is you. That's a habit. Next one, leaving everybody with impression of increase. Helping people feel good. That's another habit. Those 2 habits alone are life-changing. And the last one, about the mastermind. Know that the conversations in your head are you creating a mastermind in your head. And so it's understanding that power and making that a habit of remembering who you are. 12 decisions, 12 habits that you want to master. And we do it together over 6 months. So you get the good grinding, and then you go and fly, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it no matter what I've read. Bob has it covered in any of those lessons. I kid you not. Bob has literally every book I've ever read, no matter what it is. I'll think, where did Bob mention that? And then I'll hear a sentence and I go, my goodness, he just summarized a whole book in one sentence. That's what he meant. I get it now. And so what we're creating is a thought structure to put your thoughts in. So there's no more, this is the discipline of your thinking. I mean, we've basically allowed our emotional body to run the show, and we want to have the discipline of our thinking again. And so this is a structure, like you create your own matrix, and this is how you think from now on. And you don't go outside that kind of thinking. You stay in that thinking. And with that discipline, oh my goodness, comes freedom, comes peace, comes clarity. All those lessons support the first lesson about choosing your vibration. You're too busy in your head, too busy thinking. If you're thinking, you're in the past. Napoleon Hill said there were 3 levels of information: knowledge, experience, and infinite intelligence. Well, if we're relying on our own knowledge and experience, we're in the past, because that's all it is. And if you work out a problem, and on the level of the problem, you end up still with a problem. Maybe it looks like it's sorted, but all you did was move things around, and then the problem pops up somewhere else. It never actually goes away. When you allow the infinite intelligence, which is the 98% of what's going on here, then you start to see magic. You need to have faith and trust, but not faith born of blind faith. It's faith born of knowledge. Knowledge of yourself, not knowledge in your intellect, but knowledge of yourself. Knowledge of that you've experienced these habits and you get results. And you feel the peace, and you see clear now, and you know what you want. Half the time we don't even know what we want, but never mind that, we're not even honest with where we are. I remember Bob saying that. He says, I thought it was because people didn't know their goal, and what I realized is that they just don't know where they are, who they are. So it'd be like if I'm going in from London to New York, but actually I'm in New York, well, I'm going to be going the wrong way. So if you want to know more about this amazing program, especially all you people who've got results, you're going to have to undo your thinking. Undo your thinking. And we come to allowing the effortless way. Would you like your results the effortless way? Or do you still want to carry on working really hard? I can show you in lesson 1 why that doesn't work. Literally in lesson 1 you will understand why working hard does not work. Well, on its own anyway, but when you're working from the effortless way, nothing ever feels like work anyway. So that's it really. You can book a call below. I can only deal with you if you're ready. If you're not ready and you have all the excuses, yes, it could be an excuse. I haven't got the money, Sheena. That's just an excuse. I promise you it is. I can show you in lesson 1 why that's an excuse and why it doesn't work and why it holds you exactly where you are right now. So if that is your excuse, then you need to be on this program, 100%. And why do I know? Because I was the same. I was the same. We're all the same. Bob said, if you know you, then you know everybody else, because everybody else is you. Wow. Have the most amazing day. Book a call if you're ready for no more excuses. Taking 100% responsibility for your results. And remember, to say no to this means you're choosing excuses and to not take responsibility, which means you're choosing just to stay where you are. Because no decision is a decision for what's already been happening to happen in your life. Funny that, isn't it? That yes or no. Your way isn't working. Try mine. Have the most wonderful day. See ya.